The recently concluded ABSA's inaugural lecture, was very fun. The topic was enlightening.
We should start. Good afternoon. Welcome. Sorry, I'm so useless. Good afternoon. You are tuned in to Kdu Rhythm. I'm your host, ADEDOYIN. We've got amazing lineup for you. Join me in welcoming our guests.
I'm JOMILOJU.
I'm RICHMAN OKON.
Okay, let's not waste time. Let's get straight into it. So tell me, what amazing gist do you have for us from school?
Like school gist?
Yes.
Okay, I think one of the trailblazers for me this week was the recently concluded ABSA's inaugural lecture.
Okay.
That was just 2 days ago. It was on Wednesday,
Yes.
and the topic was research and peace, and the role of the academia in strengthening peace and security worldwide. It was I think he advocated for such things to come to an end. Whereby we demand for people to specialize in different fields, and then hereby improving their proficiency in that particular field. So that's for me.
What an amazing lecture series we had.
Yeah, it was fun.
So tell me, what gist do you have for us from school?
A lot of things are happening in the school presently. Like even yesterday, I was surprised to hear that a boy sitting on his own got his finger cut off by his roommate too.
Wow.
I was surprised. How come? Was he sleeping? Was he high or what? I don't understand. What is really happening inside the school? Please, can you tell me something about that? I don't know.
In respect to that, I feel like beyond every reason to be afraid, there is also self-awareness and self-caution. Dangers and such events, such incidents occurs everywhere in the world. I mean, hazards, we are open to hazards as human beings living with each other. So different people come from different backgrounds to come and form a academia, that is the university, the school, even down to the primary, to the secondary school level. So I think you just have to caution yourself well enough. They talk say if one see something, maybe you try all your best to avoid them. So I think if you are careful enough, if you take caution enough, and if you tread carefully enough, I think KD is somewhere that you would basically enjoy your stay. I mean, it's a harmless society, So I think these people that these times are very fun times. Apart from the fact that we have come here to read, we have also, come to, socialize. Being social is one of the integral parts of academics. So these coming times, I feel like everybody should just put themselves out there, enjoy themselves, and, have fun, catch the moments. Don't just be locked up in your hostel, and don't be like most unnecessarily introverted. Just try and have fun and, be yourself.
Well, something actually baffles me a lot about this pageantry. I'm wondering why we would say we're having a beauty contest, and the female, most especially, they will still have to wear makeup on their face for beauty pageants. Is it really necessary for that?
Makeup is life for girls. Makeup enhances your beauty. So.
But to me, to be honest with you, I think if you're trying to showcase your beauty, you don't really need makeup for it. Why don't you just show your natural self, your natural beauty, your natural physique, who you are, who you're meant to be? This is me. Makeup is something else. Makeup, you're covering your face. So.
In consideration of that, you said makeup enhances your beauty. I quite disagree. Yes, it makes you. It might make you look prettier, but to be very honest, I think makeup is very unnecessary.
Yes.
If you are beautiful,
you're beautiful.
You are beautiful, and as a matter of fact, everyone is beautiful, just in their own ways. So I believe if you are 100, the makeup will still make you look 100. And if you are
Just come, and if you're meant to win, you would win. So why do you have to expose your body?
well, that's why there are segments to this beauty contests. There are segments to the beauty contest and look cultural.
Okay.
And if you want to conform to like the cultural norm, you are meant to be properly dressed like an omoluabi. There's a part where you're meant to look corporate, and if you want to conform to that aspect too, you're meant to look like a bit serious. And I believe in the marking, when they call for traditional aspects, somebody who does not look traditional should be.
I was surprised with everything the boy came out with, and I was still surprised that the boy actually lost. And how come?
It's a pageantry, not a fashion show, or not
But
a
the
drama.
content was there. Everybody was amazed.
Instead of calling it a pageantry, I think the name has to be changed to fashion show, because in the process of this so-called pageantry, their coordinators usually tell them that they want something to captivate the audience.
Yes, and what the boy did actually
A
captivated the
pageant
audience.
is not meant to captivate the audience. I can say with all might. The only thing captivating about a pageantry is your clothes. If you watch channel 124 on DSTV, channel E, it's a fashion channel. If you watch Fashion Police, etc., you see that a pageant is just for you to walk down the aisle, like just come, walk and go. You're not meant to do anything. You're not meant to even say as much as hi. All of you, when you come slowly and then you come together, and then the designer would come out and take a bow, and then he is the owner of those clothes. He was the one that designed. That's what they call a pageant. So I don't see any of these things happening in KDU. I don't see any of these things happening in the so-called pageant that they do. So I think it rather has to be reconstructed to fashion show. Pageantry is when the designer gives you clothes, they make it by themselves, comes after you, and then takes a bow and leaves. So this is a fashion show, not. I think the name has to be changed from fashion show to pageant, from pageantry rather to fashion show. I think that's where the mistake is coming from.
I definitely agree with that, because the Ionite means events that happened that day. I see everything as drama. It was total drama for a pageantry. It was too dramatic.
Okay, so if the name wasn't pageantry and it was fashion show, do you think the boy would have won or what?
No.
Because the effort the boy actually put into that was so much, and I was surprised the boy lost to someone that didn't even put much effort.
Yes, I agree with you, because honestly speaking, these times now, they need desperate measures, because when you say you want to do a particular thing, you have to give it your best. You have to give it your all in all. You have to make sure that you try and turn up, because there are a lot of people that are doing a lot of things these days. So you have to make sure your own is 100 out of 10. So I believe that's what he did, and it's not actually bad, because he made a lot of effort and he strived to that performance. It's nothing short of being wonderful and amazing. 100%. It's something that will be recognized in international spaces. They brought a priest. They brought. Oh, come on! That was pure, and it would even cover as much space as what happened last year, and it would even cover as much space as what happened last year. So that's just all about the pageantry and fashion show.
Okay. So, what is your expectation for the Owambe themed party?
Which of the Owambe? Is it the one coming up today or the
Students' Week?
Wow. To be honest with you, I expect a lot of fun, music. When I say music, not DJ, I expect live music, live band. If you can get this musical act from outside, like Wasiu Ayinde, if it's possible to get Wasiu Ayinde, or Alabi Pasuma, or just since it's Owambe, we're not coming to, it's not foreign thing. It's Owambe, Ibile la feshe. So let's go deep. Let's enjoy it, and let's enjoy it, and I want
is Because if we are looking towards other societies, if we are looking at bigger giants and we want to be like them, we have to do, if not even more than what they are doing, we have to do as much as they do also. The Owambe needs to be proper. It needs to have Owambe qualities. A proper Owambe/Fuji musician, proper eating, like not just scribbling foods on a plate and then you say we have eaten. Like proper eating, proper dancing, proper music, and then I would have suggested that they choose an Ashwebi. Because yes, your capacity, your capacity is your capacity, and all fingers are not equal. But still, I believe if students had a party, a family party to attend outside of the school, they would as well get clothes and sew it. So if there's nothing stopping you from attending an Owambe outside the school, then you should be able to attend the one in the school or not attend at all.
I think the SRC president is really trying. The guy actually has that in consideration. They have that in plan. I had some female talking about Ankara stuff also. So I don't know, but I think
even though the gist has not circulated fully,
exactly.
But I would really be happy if that kind of thing happens. Honestly speaking,
it will be nice and it will be top notch.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Moving on. Let's take a break. Sorry, please. Okay. Let's take a break now. What are they doing? Bye. Was signaling to me that I should stop.
Can you do? She won't do that. Go do that. You wanna? I like. Can you do? I lie. Who they do? Me borrow. Ti mo so.